All right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, I'm in conversation with the National President of the All Farmers Association of Nigeria, Dr. Farouk Mudi. And we're unpacking the realities of Nigeria's food system and who's really farming our future. Let's continue that conversation.
Okay, thank you.
Let's continue from where you stopped,
Right.
where we're talking about the pressure on the government side to give out a certain license. What license is that first?
To import rice and
For the importation
maize.
of rice and maize.
And maize,
And then
exactly.
it started affecting the farmers.
The farmers, because the prices of that food dropped while there is increase in prices of inputs that they are using to produce those things. So they have to go out of the business. But I was even saying that at that point when government had that pressure, they have to do that, you understand, because they have to hear the cry of the citizen, because they cannot stay and see their citizens dying because of hunger. So they have to do that. But at that time when they did that, there was nobody to touch. That was, if you take back to my earlier discussion, because often is the missing link. We would have sit down with the government. We can even ask government to throw the challenge to us that why can't you feed this nation? With all the potential that God has given us, be it land resources, water resources, weather, human resources. We have everything to produce for Nigeria and even to export and to even make agriculture hold our own GDP. So at that level, we would have called, then we will now tell the government, if you can do A, B, C, then we'll finish it up. We can produce at those prices because we cannot sit down and be providing labor to other countries that are even lower in population than us when we are battling with the unemployment youth. Look at them, snatching funds and so on and so forth. When we have everything to give them through agriculture, be it direct or indirect, there are some for marketing, other services, and so on. And if you look at all this youth that they are coming to even town, they are migrating from the rural areas. When they have job to do there, we have the land, we have everything to provide to them that they can sustain themselves business-wise under agriculture. But because there is nothing there to do, then they have to migrate. And I'm telling you, if care is not taken, even the urban cannot be habitable for all of us. Because the moment they are coming in all the time, it will not be easy.
It's not sustainable
for all of us. So we are calling upon the government to come sit down with the right people. We are the farmers. I know no business than farming. We sit down, we know the problems at the lower level. I started from the smallholder farmers. I started planting from half acre. That was my first. When I go into farming, 4.5 bags, then I grow up to 1,000 bags. And that is the only business I do. And so we know from the scratches what the farmers want, what the farmers need, what are they to do to bring out those food. And we know all the comparative advantages of all the states that we can do this, and it's profitable here, it's not profitable there. So we can do that in that place also, that there are things that are not profitable here. But now, because there is no leadership, everything is doing haphazardly.
Wow, that's a lot to unpack. I'm going to come back to that question a bit, but let's go to something that has been really troubling when it comes to recent conversations and agriculture. That's the genetically modified organisms, the GMO. It's been troubling.
Yeah.
So the question then becomes, what happened to our seeds? Why do we need seeds that are genetically modified? Are they harmful to the people? How is that affecting the farmers? In the general scope, agriculture-wise, where do we stand when it comes to GMO? What really needs to happen?
Actually, always, if we are traveling, we start with a step. However, bringing GMO at this time when we don't even enlighten the farmers, because GMO, if I'm going to plant GMO, I need to know what is that GMO, a common farmer. We have to enlighten them. They have to be selective. They select either the GMO or this. They should have the right to do that. You understand? And also GMO, what people are fearing is that that seed you cannot plant it again. And so we have to depend on those countries bringing, or those investors bringing the GMO, and they will control, if they control the seed sector, then they control the entire agri sector. Because if they increase the prices that we cannot even afford, we have to get money or borrow money to go and afford that, or else we'll go out of business. There is something that other people are saying, if you plant GMO here, that you cannot plant any other one apart from GMO. No, it's not true. You can plant your own. But if you are getting today 100,000 as your salary, and you are okay with it, you are contented. The moment I start giving you 10 million naira salary, if I draw you back to that 100,000, you will not be comfortable. You will not be contented. You will be scattered. You understand? So that is it. The GMO will give you more output. You understand? And then you forgot yours. The day you cannot buy that GMO, then you are going back there. Then you are seeing that as you are producing nothing. And that is it. So I think it's a good thing that if you bring the GMO, tell the farmers how the GMO is. Tell the farmers give them the right to either select the GMO or not. And even the consumer, you have to tell him that this is the GMO, this is not the GMO. Let's see how we select. I'm throwing this because we need to allow our people. I don't want to be at the side of the people or the side of the government on this GMO issue.
So you're saying Nigerians need to decide?
Decide, exactly. Need to decide and need to agree. You understand? We need a lot of sensitization on that, and then we need to be enlightened more on that too. You understand?
All right, Dr. Farouk, I want to thank you. It's very enlightening that you came on the set today. It's very enlightening. Thank you very much. I'm guessing we will continue this conversation soon, very soon.
Thank you very much. I appreciate receiving me.
All right, that's it on The Beam today. We'll be leaving you with our top 5 videos of the week. I am Soonest Nathaniel, and as always, we urge you, stay curious, stay informed, stay engaged, and keep beaming your light where it matters the most. May this country continue to rise and flourish. Bye for now.